Have you ever stepped into a room, gazed at the chaos surrounding you, and wondered where on earth to begin? You're definitely not the only one facing this challenge. Mess accumulates quickly, and when you feel overwhelmed, it's natural to freeze up and avoid taking action entirely. But here's some encouraging news. You don't have to address everything simultaneously. Today, you're going to learn 9 straightforward steps to eliminate the chaos without the anxiety. By the time we're finished, you'll feel more liberated, more in command, and finally released from the burden that's been dragging you down. Before we dive in, if this resonates with you, please hit that like button right now. It helps more people discover these life-changing tips, and I'd really appreciate your support. Also, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest home organization content. Picture this. You're surrounded by accumulated possessions, paper stacked everywhere, clothing you haven't touched in ages, and containers you promised yourself you'd organize someday. Every attempt at decluttering leaves you feeling defeated before you even start. Does this scenario sound eerily familiar? But here's what's different about today's approach. We're not going to ask you to transform your entire home overnight. Instead, you'll discover a proven system that makes decluttering manageable, efficient, and surprisingly enjoyable. The real secret isn't about discarding everything you own. It's about understanding precisely where to begin your journey. Step 7 is going to be your absolute game changer. It's the single strategy that prevents mess from accumulating ever again. So stay with me because that revelation is coming up and you won't want to miss it. If you've ever felt imprisoned by your possessions, show your support by hitting that like button. Let's tackle this decluttering challenge together, and if you're hungry for more life-simplifying strategies like these, subscribe right now. Let's transform your home into a sanctuary of tranquility and freedom.
Step 1. Begin with just one small victory. If you ever stood in a cluttered space and thought, "This feels impossible, I have no idea where to start," that overwhelming feeling is completely normal and something countless people experience daily. The mistake most people make is attempting to handle everything simultaneously, which is the quickest route to giving up before making any real progress. Instead, the secret lies in starting small and building momentum gradually. When you finally decide to declutter, resist the urge to empty entire closets or attempt to clear whole rooms in one session. Simply choose one manageable task to complete, perhaps a single kitchen drawer. It might only take 5 minutes to sort through the contents, discard expired items, and neatly arrange what remains. Something remarkable happens when you complete that first small task. You feel accomplished. It creates a spark of motivation that propels you forward. The following day, you might tackle another drawer, then address a small stack of papers. Before you realize it, you've built unstoppable momentum, and decluttering no longer feels insurmountable. This approach works because every completed task triggers your brain to release dopamine, the chemical responsible for feelings of satisfaction. It's the same mechanism that makes checking items off your to-do list so rewarding. Each small victory tricks your brain into craving more progress. If you're finding this helpful so far, take a second to hit that like button and let me know in the comments what your biggest clutter challenge is. I read every single comment and often create content based on your suggestions. Where should you start today? You don't need to clean an entire room. Just select one tiny area, a single junk drawer, that pile of accumulated mail on your table, your nightstand cluttered with random objects, or a single shelf in your closet. The goal is achieving one small victory today. No pressure, no stress. What's your personal clutter hotspot? That one messy area that frustrates you every time you see it? Share it in the comments below. Remember, you're not alone in this struggle, and community support makes all the difference.
Step 2. The no-brainer elimination rule. Have you ever picked up an old receipt, a broken pen, or takeout menu from a restaurant that closed years ago, only to set it back down while thinking, maybe I'll deal with this later? This hesitation is what keeps clutter accumulating endlessly. The truth is, some items don't require careful consideration. They simply need to be discarded immediately. Here's a straightforward trick. If you instantly recognize something as trash, eliminate it now. No second guessing, no "what if I need this later" thoughts. If your initial reaction identifies it as junk, trust that instinct. Quick engagement check. If this tip is already making sense to you, smash that like button and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. The moment you start discarding obvious junk, you'll feel lighter and less overwhelmed. It's like removing a weight from your shoulders. Imagine opening your drawer and seeing only items you actually use. No digging required, no frustration, just calm organization. Take 30 seconds right now to look around and spot something that's obviously trash. It could be expired food in your refrigerator, a stretched-out rubber band, a broken phone charger, or that sock with a hole you keep meaning to repair. Don't overthink it. Just discard it immediately. The freedom that comes from letting go of obvious junk is immediate and energizing. You'll wonder why you held on to those items for so long. This single action often sparks motivation to continue decluttering other areas. What's the strangest piece of clutter you've discovered in your home? Share it in the comments below. I love hearing these stories, and they often help others realize they're not alone in their clutter struggles.
Step 3. The 10-minute decluttering sprint. Do you know that overwhelming feeling when decluttering seems like it will consume your entire day? Just thinking about sorting through accumulated possessions can be so daunting that doing nothing feels easier. This paralysis is exactly what prevents most people from making progress. Here's the game-changing secret. Decluttering doesn't require marathon sessions. When you set a timer for just 10 minutes and work as efficiently as possible, something incredible happens. You stop overthinking and start moving. You trick your brain into taking action without dread or procrastination, and you actually achieve visible progress while feeling great about it. Before we continue, if you're getting value from these tips, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We release new home organization content every week, and you won't want to miss any of it. Instead of staring at the mess, wondering where to begin, set a 10-minute timer and just start. Grab a shopping bag and begin discarding items, expired spices, junk mail, old receipts. Before you know it, the timer sounds and you've already filled the bag with eliminated clutter. No burnout, no exhaustion, just quick, satisfying wins. Here's how to implement this strategy. Set a 10-minute timer on your phone, select one small area, like your nightstand, a single kitchen cabinet, or that pile of papers on your table. Then declutter as rapidly as you can. The moment the timer sounds, stop completely. That's it. The best part? If you're feeling energized, you can always complete another round later. But even if you don't, you've already succeeded. 10 minutes of focused effort can produce surprisingly dramatic results. What area will you target for your first 10-minute decluttering sprint? Let me know in the comments and stick around, because next, we're addressing what to do when you get stuck deciding what to keep versus what to release.
Step 4. The 3-second decision rule. Picture this. You pick up an old sweater from the back of your closet. You haven't worn it in years, but as soon as you consider discarding it, doubts flood in. Maybe I'll wear it again someday. It was a gift. I'd feel terrible getting rid of it. What if I regret letting it go? And just like that, you put it back, adding to the clutter once again. This internal debate is what paralyzes most people during decluttering. They stand there holding old clothes, souvenirs, even broken gadgets, completely frozen by indecision. That's where the 3-second rule becomes invaluable. If this scenario sounds familiar, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who struggles with decision-making during decluttering. Here's how the 3-second rule works. If it takes longer than 3 seconds to decide whether to keep something, it probably needs to go. Your intuition knows the answer immediately. If you hesitate, it usually means you don't genuinely need the item. This eliminates overthinking, forces quick and confident decisions, and stops clutter guilt in its tracks. If you're keeping something solely because you feel bad about discarding it, that's a clear sign it's time to let go.
Many people hold on to items because of guilt. Maybe it was a gift. Maybe it was expensive. Maybe they think they should keep it. But here's the truth. A gift served its purpose when it brought you joy initially. You don't have to preserve it forever. Keeping something you never use won't restore the money you spent. If it's not adding value to your current life, it's simply occupying valuable space. The key is recognizing that letting go creates room for things that truly matter. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We're building a community of people who are serious about simplifying their lives, and I'd love to have you as part of it. Try this right now. Grab one item that's been sitting around unused. Hold it for 3 seconds. If you hesitate about keeping it, let it go. Then share in the comments what was the most difficult thing for you to release, and stay tuned, because next we'll address one of the biggest mistakes people make when decluttering.
Step 5. The one-touch sorting system. Have you ever started decluttering only to move things from one pile to another without actually removing anything from your home? This is one of the most common and frustrating mistakes people make. They create maybe piles, items they might keep, might donate, might throw away, but those piles just sit there day after day, week after week, and nothing ever leaves the house. The one-touch sorting system eliminates this problem completely. Instead of moving things around repeatedly, you make a decision the first time you handle an item. Here's the setup. Prepare 3 boxes or bags labeled Keep, Donate, and Trash. Quick reminder, if these tips are helping you, please hit that like button and consider sharing this video. It really helps our channel reach more people who need these strategies. The Keep box is only for items you truly use or love. The Donate box is for things in good condition that no longer serve you. The Trash box is for anything broken, expired, or unusable. Pick up an item and sort it immediately. No setting it down to reconsider later. No maybe pile. If you hesitate, apply the 3-second rule from step 4. This system works because it eliminates procrastination entirely. You don't leave clutter sitting around indefinitely. It forces real progress since items get sorted and removed immediately. It feels rewarding because you see actual results right away. The psychological impact of this approach is significant. When items actually leave your home, instead of just getting moved around, you experience genuine progress. Your space becomes noticeably clearer, and you feel accomplished rather than frustrated. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel for more practical home organization tips like this. We're always sharing new strategies to help you create the peaceful, organized home you deserve. Right now, grab 3 bags or boxes and pick a cluttered area, your kitchen counter, a junk drawer, or a closet shelf. Touch each item once and sort it once. Don't second-guess yourself. Trust your initial instinct and keep moving forward. What's the hardest category for you to make decisions about? Share in the comments below, and don't go anywhere because next we're discussing the mindset shift that makes decluttering 10 times easier. Step 6. Declutter sentimental items without regret. Some things are easy to discard. Old newspapers, expired coupons, broken gadgets. But what about items that hold memories? This is where many people get completely stuck. Over the years, you might have saved every birthday card, ticket stub, and souvenir from family trips. Your drawers overflow and shelves are packed with keepsakes. When you try to declutter, you pick up an old letter or a birthday card and think, how can I throw this away? The emotional attachment feels too strong, and you end up keeping everything, which defeats the purpose of decluttering. If you're struggling with sentimental clutter, you're not alone. Hit that like button to show you're following along, and remember to subscribe for more content like this. Here's a simple strategy that changes everything. Keep the memory, not the clutter. Memories don't need to occupy physical space. Instead of holding on to everything, take photographs. Snap pictures of sentimental items before letting them go. Create digital albums to preserve special memories without the physical clutter. Choose 1 or 2 true treasures. Not everything needs to be saved. Instead of keeping an entire box of old birthday cards, lay them out and photograph them. That way you can still revisit those memories anytime without them taking up space. For truly special items, select just a few to keep, perhaps a wedding ring, a meaningful letter, or a special gift from a grandchild. Many people struggle with sentimental clutter because they feel like they're discarding memories. But the truth is, the love and meaning exist in the moments, not the objects. If everything is special, nothing truly is. Keep only what genuinely matters. Don't forget to engage with our community in the comments. What's your biggest challenge with sentimental items? Your stories help others feel less alone in this process. You're creating space for new memories while honoring the past appropriately. Clutter holds you in previous chapters of your life, but clearing it out allows you to fully enjoy the present moment. Find one sentimental item you've been holding on to. Take a picture of it, then ask yourself, does keeping the physical item add genuine value to my life, or is the memory sufficient? Share in the comments what's the most challenging sentimental item for you to consider releasing.
Step 7. The one-in, one-out rule. Decluttering isn't just about removing stuff. It's about preventing accumulation from happening again. This is where the one-in, one-out rule becomes your secret weapon against future clutter. Think about this scenario. You finally clear out your cluttered kitchen and feel amazing. But a few months later, you notice the cabinets are full again. What happened? You slowly brought in new items, mugs, gadgets, dishes, but never removed anything to make space. This is such an important concept. If it's clicking for you, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. The one-in, one-out rule is beautifully simple. For every new item that enters your home, one old item must leave. Buy a new sweater, donate an old one. Receive a new book, pass one along to a friend or the library. Get a new coffee mug as a gift, say goodbye to one that's collecting dust. This approach prevents clutter from creeping back into your life. It makes you more mindful of what you purchase. It keeps your home organized effortlessly without requiring major decluttering sessions later. The psychological benefit is enormous. When you maintain this balance, your home doesn't fill up with excess possessions. You become more intentional about what you bring into your space. You appreciate what you have more because you're not overwhelmed by too much stuff. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We're building a community of people committed to living more intentionally, and these strategies work best when you have support. Look around your home right now. Is there anything new you've recently added? If so, identify one old item to let go of immediately. This creates the habit and shows you how manageable this system really is. What's one thing you could replace today using the one-in, one-out rule? Share in the comments, and don't go anywhere because next we're covering the easiest way to prevent clutter accumulation without major effort.
Step 8. The daily 5-minute reset. You don't need hours of cleaning to maintain a tidy home. Just 5 minutes before bed can make an extraordinary difference in how your space feels and functions. Consider this common scenario. Every morning you wake up frustrated. Your reading glasses are missing, your keys are buried under mail, and the TV remote has vanished again. Clutter is making daily life unnecessarily difficult and stressful. If this sounds like your morning routine, hit that like button and let me know in the comments what always seems to go missing in your house. The daily 5-minute reset is incredibly simple but remarkably effective. Set a timer for 5 minutes, put things back where they belong, and straighten up one small area, like the coffee table, kitchen counter, or nightstand. That's it. No deep cleaning required, no stress, just resetting your space. At first, 5 minutes might seem too brief to make a meaningful difference, but after implementing this consistently for a week, you'll realize you always know where important items are. Your kitchen counters stay clear. You wake up feeling calm instead of overwhelmed by disorder. This becomes a natural habit. Every night before bed, complete your quick reset, and it prevents clutter from building up again. The compound effect of this small daily action is remarkable.
Make sure you're subscribed to our channel and have notifications turned on. We share practical tips like this regularly, and they work best when you implement them consistently. Why does this work so effectively? It stops clutter from accumulating gradually. It prevents lost items and daily frustration. It creates a sense of control without feeling overwhelming. Most importantly, it maintains the progress you've made through the other steps. Before you go to bed tonight, set a timer for 5 minutes and see how much you can organize. You'll be surprised at the impact this small investment makes on your overall sense of well-being.
Step 9. Transform your mindset about clutter. Clutter isn't just physical objects occupying space. It's mental weight that holds you back from living fully. Think about it. Every old bill, unused gadget, or pile of clothes you never wear is like carrying emotional baggage. The more you hold on to unnecessarily, the heavier life feels. Consider asking yourself these powerful questions. Am I keeping this out of guilt rather than genuine need? Does this item bring me joy or just consume space? Would I rather have more room to breathe or continue holding on to things I don't actually use? This mindset shift is so important. If it's resonating with you, please hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more content that helps you live more intentionally. Your home should feel like a place of peace, not a storage facility for your past. When you start letting go one item at a time, something beautiful happens. With every donation bag and every item that leaves your space, you feel lighter and more free. You can finally relax in your living room without clutter everywhere demanding your attention. You wake up feeling calm instead of overwhelmed by your surroundings. You realize that memories aren't contained in objects, they live in your heart and mind. Your home isn't meant to be a museum preserving every moment of your past. It should be a sanctuary where you feel calm, happy, and free to create new experiences. Don't forget to engage with our community. Share in the comments what's one thing you've been holding on to that you're finally ready to release. Your story might inspire someone else to take action. Imagine waking up tomorrow and stepping into a clutter-free home. No piles of possessions weighing you down, no drawers overflowing with unused items. Just peace, space, and a fresh start. This isn't just a dream, it's completely achievable with consistent application of these 9 steps. Take action right now. Decluttering doesn't have to be overwhelming when you approach it strategically. Start small and be consistent. Let go of what no longer serves your current life. Remember, you don't need a bigger house. You need fewer possessions. Here's your immediate action plan. Pick one small area and declutter for 10 minutes using these techniques. Apply the no-brainer elimination rule to discard obvious junk immediately. Make decluttering a sustainable habit with the daily 5-minute reset. If this video helped you see decluttering in a new way, please hit that like button and share it with someone who needs these strategies. Your support helps us reach more people who are struggling with clutter overwhelm. The transformation begins with a single decision to start. Every item you release creates more space for what truly matters. Every small action builds momentum toward the peaceful, organized home you deserve. Before you go, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and have notifications turned on. We're constantly sharing new strategies for home organization, mindful living, and creating spaces that support your best life. Join our community of people who are committed to living with intention rather than accumulation. Remember, this journey is about progress, not perfection. Start where you are, use what works for your situation, and be patient with yourself as you develop these new habits. Your future self will thank you for taking action today. What's the first area you're going to tackle? Share your commitment in the comments below, and let's support each other in creating homes that truly serve our well-being. The clutter-free life you want is waiting. You just need to take the first step.